Welcome back to AFT Dice Season 7. It is round 6. Let's go to the first game. It is GWS Giants versus Essendon. Let's go to the first quarter. And the first quarter's done. Essendon, they kick 6 goals, 3 to GWS Giants, 5 goals, 4. 5 points the difference at quarter time to Essendon. Let's go to second quarter. Second quarter, very even. Essendon, they kicked 2 goals, 5 to GWS, 2 goals, 2. And at half time, Essendon are leading by 8 points, 56 to 48. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter nearly done. Okay, Essendon, they've kicked 6 goals, 6 to GWS Giants, 2 goals, 2. And at three-quarter time, Essendon are up by 36 points. Let's go to last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Essendon have won by 38 points. Essendon, they've kicked 2 goals, 1 to Giants, 1 goal, 5. Final scores, GWS Giants, 10 goals, 13, 73 to Essendon, 16, 15, 111. All right, let's go to the second game. It is Port Adelaide versus Fremantle. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter done. Port Adelaide, they kicked 2 goals, 2 to Fremantle, 2 goals, 1. 1 point the difference at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter. Port Adelaide, they kicked 2 goals, 6 to Fremantle, 1 goal, 3. And at half time, Port Adelaide are leading by 10 points, 32 to 22. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Port Adelaide kicked 5 goals, 2 to Fremantle, 6 goals, 3. And at three-quarter time, Port Adelaide are just in front by 3 points. Let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Port Adelaide have won by 15 points. Port Adelaide, they kicked 5 goals, 4 to Fremantle, 3 goals, 4. And final scores, Port Adelaide 14-14, 98 to Fremantle, 12-11, 83. Let's go to the third game. It is Sydney versus Western Bulldogs at SCG. And the first quarter's done. Sydney have kicked 6 goals, 5. $41 to Western Bulldogs, 1-4-10. Sydney are in front by 31 points at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Sydney, they've kicked 5 goals, 2 to Western Bulldogs, 5 goals, 6. And at half time, Sydney are leading by 27 points, 73 to 46. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter nearly done. Sydney, they've kicked 5 goals, 6 to Western Bulldogs, 1 goal, 4. And at three-quarter time, Sydney are in front by 53 points. Let's go to the last quarter of this game. In the last quarter, Sydney have kicked 4 goals, 2 to Western Bulldogs, 3 goals, 6. But in the end, Sydney have won by 55 points. Final score, Sydney 20 goals, 15, 135 to Western Bulldogs, 10, 20, 80. All right, let's go to the next game. It is West Coast Eagles versus Melbourne. Let's go to the first quarter. The first quarter's done. West Coast have kicked 6 goals, 339 to Melbourne, 3 goals, 119. 20 points the difference at quarter time to West Coast. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter's done. West Coast, they've kicked 4 goals, 3 to Melbourne, 5 goals, 6. And at halftime, West Coast are in front by 11 points, 66 to 55. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, West Coast, they've kicked 2 goals, 2 to Melbourne, 4 goals, 2. And at three-quarter time, Melbourne are leading by 1 point, 81 to 80. Let's go to the last quarter. And in the end, Melbourne have won by 20 points. They kicked 6 goals, 2 to West Coast, 3 goals, 1. Melbourne, final scores 18-11, 119 to West Coast, 15-9, 99. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Geelong versus Hawthorn at GMHBA Stadium. We've got Hawthorn kicking 3 goals, 5 to Geelong, 2 goals, 3. 8 points the difference at quarter time to Hawthorn. Second quarter, Hawthorn, they've kicked 2 goals, 2 to Geelong, 1 goal, 5. And at halftime, Hawthorn are leading by 11 points, 37-26. Let's go to the third quarter. All right, Geelong have kicked 6 goals, 4 to Hawthorn, 6 goals, 3. And at three-quarter time, Hawthorn are leading by 10 points, 76-66. All right, let's go to the last quarter. And in the end, Geelong have won by 2 points. They got over the line against the Hawks. They kicked 4 goals, 1 to the Hawks, 2 goals, 1. Final scores, Geelong 13-13, 91 to Hawthorn 13-11, 89. All right, let's go to the next game. It is St Kilda versus Brisbane Lions. First quarter, St Kilda, they've kicked 4 goals, 1, 25 to Brisbane, 2 goals, 1, 13. Okay, let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, St Kilda have kicked 6 goals, 3 to Brisbane, 1 goal, 3. And at half time, St Kilda are up by 42 points, 64-22. All right. Third quarter. Brisbane, they've kicked 5 goals, 2 to St Kilda, 1 goal, 1. And at three-quarter time, Brisbane are down by 17 points, 54-71. Let's go to the last quarter. Let's see who wins. And in the end, St Kilda have won by 10 points against the Lions. The Lions kicked 6 goals, 6 to St Kilda, 5 goals, 5. Final score, St Kilda 16-10, 106 to Brisbane 14-12, 96. So that ends the run of Brisbane, 5 wins in a row. We've got a new leader, Essendon. They've got a streak of 4 games. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Richmond versus Adelaide at the MCG. Let's go to first quarter. First quarter, Adelaide, they've kicked 4 goals, 4-28 to Richmond, 1-2-8. 20 points the difference to Adelaide. Second quarter, Richmond have kicked 4 goals, 2 to Adelaide, 2 goals, 1. And at half time, Adelaide are leading by 7 points. Let's go to third quarter. Third quarter, Adelaide, they've kicked 6 goals, 3 to Richmond, 3 goals, 6. And at three-quarter time, Adelaide are leading by 22 points. Let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, Adelaide are won by 50 points. Adelaide kicked 5 goals, 5 to Richmond, 1 goal, 1 in that last quarter. Final scores, Richmond 9-11, 65 to Adelaide 17-13, 1-1-5. All right, let's go to the second last game. It is Carlton versus Collingwood at Marvel Stadium. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter is done. Carlton have kicked 4 goals, 4-28 to Collingwood, 2-1-13. 15 points the difference at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Carlton have kicked 5 goals, 6 to Collingwood, 1 goal, 5. And at half time, Carlton are leading by 40 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Carlton have kicked 1 goal, 3 to Collingwood, 1 goal, 3. Still 40 points, 73-33. Let's go to the last quarter. The last quarter, Carlton won by 40 points. And it was even in the last quarter, 4-3 apiece. Carlton final score, 14-16, 100 to Collingwood, 8-12, 60. All right, let's go to the last game of the round. It's a match of the round. It's Gold Coast versus North Melbourne. Let's go to first quarter. First quarter, Gold Coast, they've kicked 4 goals, 6-30 to North Melbourne, 1-3-9. 21 points the difference to Gold Coast. Let's go to second quarter. Second quarter, Gold Coast have kicked 3 goals, 1 to North Melbourne, 1 goal, 1. And at half time, Gold Coast are leading by 33 points. Let's go to the footer. Third quarter, Gold Coast, they kicked 2 goals, 5 to North Melbourne, 4 goals, 2. Three-quarter time, Gold Coast are leading by 24 points. Let's go to the last quarter, see who wins. And in the end, Gold Coast have just got over the line by 7 points. Gold Coast kicked 3 goals 4 to North Melbourne, 6 goals 3. And that concludes round 6, Monday, the 4th November 2024. We've got Essendon, who have got a winning streak of 4 games now. We've got the Lions as the number 1 offense team, Gold Coast the number 1 defense team in the competition. Round 7 match of the round is Essendon versus Power at Marvel Stadium. The ladder, so Brisbane have lost their position on top. Port Adelaide are on top at the moment with percentage. They're equal on points with Brisbane Lions in second. North Melbourne and Sydney are in third and fourth, which make up the top 4. And then the remaining 4 teams in the 8 are Gold Coast Suns, Essendon, Melbourne and St Kilda, all on 16 points. And then we've got Fremantle on the bottom of the ladder. Okay, we'll see you next time on AFT Die Season 7, Round 7, Friday the 8th of November 2024.